How do I stick to my diet or eating plan? Finding a way to stick to my diet or meal plan was always something I strive for, as this would allow me to make any changes that I knew I could only make with consistency. I knew what to do, at least traditionally, to get to my goal body, but I was not able to be consistent long enough using the strategy. In this video, I want to discuss some things that I do to help me stay on track. Well, let's start at the point where you are likely at now. This was me. I got tired of placing all my hopes on the next eating plan or fad diet, hoping that this one will work and allow me to be consistent at the same time. These diets were not designed around longevity for me. I needed to design something to get me to make micro consistent wins each day, as this would eventually add up much faster than the consistent yo-yoing that I was doing with my nutrition and training and in turn my body. After multiple years of forcing myself to eat or drink things that I did not enjoy just to try and get in shape, I eventually caved in, and after yet another relapse, I decided to try a minimalist approach by isolating and only focusing on the big key factors. The rest of my effort was focused on longevity, and this came with its own trial and error. Many flop dishes later, and I'm still experimenting. But I've definitely learned a few things along the way that may help you. One, eat foods that you enjoy. Like, this is key. Without this, the whole thing falls apart. I found that there is more progress to be made over a long period of decent eating as opposed to short-term extremist eating like I used to do. Two, now that I have the foods that I enjoy, I make sure to specifically choose high protein sources that I enjoy. Now, I know that they can seem like options are limited with high protein meals that taste good, but you just have to try and be creative or search for as many recipes as possible and just give them a try. Filter out the duds and keep the list of the good ones. Three, now that you have a list of foods, use an app like MyFitnessPal to calculate some of the meals and the calories for each meal you eat during the day. Snacking or calorie drinking should be included. 4. Make sure you hit your protein and calorie goals most days. Now, I aim for every day, but eating out of the spectrum is completely normal. Just always get back on track. Please make sure not to eat too far from your maintenance calories. I found that too much or too little is just not good or sustainable. And then 5 is one that I've made more than once, and this is not cycling through my prepared meals and dropping meals before they become stale and I am completely sick of them. This may not be a problem for all, but it is one for me. I can totally love something, eat it too frequently, and then be totally over it. I found cycling, removing, and adding, and re-adding these meals help me keep things fresh. But the key is also constantly trying new things that you think you may like and just adding those in, right? These are the 5 things that help keep me on track with my nutrition and making progress. My muscle gain and fat loss journey became much easier. They were more linear and no longer I no longer had to play catch up because I'd fallen off the wagon again. Now, that being said, I want you to remember that one bad day does not define you. Striving to be a better version of yourself is all that counts. But you have to want it bad enough to put the effort in. Now, if you need tips on staying on track and finding a sustainable way to get in shape, then give this video a like. Hit the subscribe and the bell icon for notifications so that you never miss a video. And I will see you tomorrow.